No.
That's one girl, them bad man.
That's one girl around 151.
No?
150.
Two. When you have to run one, you take one for run 150 if that drop time for two.
That's still like.
Mr. Akbar. All in the
Raja.
Yeah.
Live on YouTube. A very pleasant evening to you, sports fans. My name is Robert Williams.
And I'm Roger Haspel.
We say welcome once again to your favorite sports calling show here on Reggae Radio, IRIE FM. What's the score? As usual, we go through to 11 o'clock. Program brought to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. 1A Pineapple Place, Ocho Rios. Call 974-3370. And it's a big night, Raja, and on the cusp, I would say, of replicating 1998. This time, though, it would be second time around. No virgin business this time because we'd have done it already. So, we would just be repeating what we did in 1998. Reggae Boys on the cusp of qualifying for the FIFA World Cup Finals 2026. And of course, we invite you to be a part of the program. Share with us. The numbers to call, 974-5043, 974-5051, 974-5079, 618-0352. Toll free, it's 888-991-4152. The WhatsApp line is 876-838-2405. And you can also join us via Zoom. The meeting ID, 824-8919-3303. And the password is 666-266. I wonder if Roger Haspel remember where he was and what he was doing on a night like this back in 1998 on the eve of the Reggae Boys qualifying for the World Cup Finals.
Well, I was in Little Grandstand. Yeah.
No, on the eve, looking forward to tomorrow.
Oh, why? It was all about just thinking about the Reggae Boys, boy. Thinking that, boy, can we do it? Can we do it? Will we do it? Will we do it?
Counting the chickens, man.
Yeah, man, but there was also an optimism that it would have happened because all we needed was to do at that time was just to avoid defeat.
Well,
it's kind of different that time around, still.
No, basically, the same thing, because there's a particular result that we need. And if we don't get that result, then goes cook. But I think the level of optimism is very high, I must say, among football fans.
Certainly.
You see non-football fans, the wagonists, them?
Yeah.
Them not so sure what's going to happen tomorrow, Them tell us, Jamaica can't win. My Reggae Boys don't have the use. But guess what? They'll be surprised tomorrow when the Reggae Boys pull it off.
Yeah. Well, once we know what we need to do, then we'll put the team that we know out there that will get the job done.
Where's your optimism level?
High, high because we must remember that we need to repay Curacao what they did to us at home. That is one of them. The fact that we do have the quality to get the job done. I mean, we would have preferred to be in a different position, but that's not the case. But we do have the quality that can get the job done. We just need to make sure that we put the right team out there because, I was watching one of the African qualifiers yesterday. It was Congo against Nigeria. And
I was watching it too. What a game!
Yeah, that's a match where the gloves were taken off.
But they had to be.
Yeah, so I figured that Jamaica, we also need to take off our gloves tomorrow too. And I don't feel that if we are going into our gloves, into a fist fight, I don't, well, I don't think Curacao would match us in a fist fight. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah, but I don't even really see it as a fist fight, though. I see it as one where Jamaica, if Jamaica execute, they should get the better of Curacao without too much hassle. I might be too optimistic, but I don't see Curacao as a team 2 goals better than Jamaica, like we had in the first match. Definitely, because Jamaica had so many opportunities, clear-cut opportunities, I must add, in that game. But, me I'm the eternal optimist, so I guess, But
Well, we have to play. One thing for sure, we have to play to win. We have to play a winning kind of football. We can't play how we play against. We can't play like how we played in Trinidad.
no, but because against Trinidad, it looked like the coach was trying to just avoid losing. We can't
Yeah,
play
we
to
can't
avoid
play so.
losing this time. We have to go for it. And if things work out like I would want to go in the coach's mind and think that he would want to be ahead by the 15th minute, 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And if that happens, it could cause panic in the Curacao team and just open the door for us to end up with a 2-3-0 winning margin. But it's easier said than done.
It's so nice talking that way. It's so nice. You must remember also that they are coming to play. They are leading the group, and all they need to do is to avoid defeat. So I get the feeling that they won't. That is why I'm saying I don't think they want to be involved in a fist fight. While we will have to take the game as a fist fight game.
One thing I'm sure.
They will want to come and trying to avoid not losing.
One thing I'm sure of, they didn't make the kind of investment that they have made in football to come this close and not go the full distance. So I am expecting them to come in here as hungry as they can ever be. But interestingly though, Roger, Jamaica must win this game to qualify automatically. I think they also must win to make any movement forward, because if they don't win, we're not guaranteed a second place spot.
Yeah, one of the 2 places for the playoffs.
We're not guaranteed that, Granted, we are leading
at
now.
present we are in one of those.
Yes,
spots.
but if you look in Group A, where Suriname and Panama are both on 9 points, they will advance. The winner will
one team will definitely advance.
Yes. The second place team, if have no chance, because Jamaica already have 10 points. If the Honduras Haiti game, both are at the top, Honduras and Haiti, with Costa Rica on 6 points. Costa Rica in 3rd spot with 6 points, can go 9. Yeah, but Jamaica safe then, man. Because
safe in terms of
who Honduras play tomorrow? I think Honduras play Nicaragua. Is that how it is set up? But the second,
we can double check.
Yeah, we can double check. But I still think the playoff spot is
one of the because remember it's 2 of them. And Jamaica currently, I mean, as is right now,
Jamaica is in the lead.
What is on paper right now is that Jamaica sits in a non-automatic spot at the moment.
Right. Yeah. So and the 2 teams can pass Jamaica then.
Because in the non-automatic spot as we speak.
Because Haiti and Honduras are both on 8 points. So if one win, the other will still be behind Jamaica.
One gone 11, one
right. And in the Suriname Panama matchup, if one win, the other will be behind Jamaica. So Jamaica should be safe for the playoffs.
If that game draw,
well,
if that game draw,
then Panama
and we're just speaking for argument's sake. Jamaica, I know people will start fret, but for argument's sake, that game draw and Jamaica unfortunately loses.
They will be on 10 points with Panama.
Everybody would be on 10
yeah.
points.
Yeah.
So the toss up there would know
The goal
there would
difference.
be a toss up there.
Goal difference. But you know, Roger, I think it is easier for Jamaica to make it to the World Cup automatically than through the playoff. Because when I look at the playoff setup right now, I see teams like Bolivia, Democratic Republic of Congo, New Caledonia, I don't know nothing about them. But just Democratic Republic and Bolivia. And then the fifth round winner from the AFC group, I think, is between Iraq and United Arab Emirates. I'm not sure we can beat none of them. So I think it is much easier to advance to the World Cup automatically than through the playoff. Well, what I would want our listeners to help us with tonight and to help Coach Steve McLaren with, I want to know the 11 that they'll start with tomorrow. So I would like our callers to help us with a starting 11 tonight. We're going to be speaking with a number of persons, coaches, former coaches, football supremos, to find out, their take on tomorrow's game. And of course, we want to get some perspectives as well with regards to what does this mean, Jamaica on the cusp of qualifying for a second World Cup final. And the good thing about this one, it is next door. So more Jamaicans can have a chance of, most Jamaicans have visa already.
More? Really?
Although so if you don't have it, it'll cost you an arm and a leg. But most Jamaicans who follow football and would want to go have them visa already, man. And those who renew them, start renew them already. So by next year, them not feeling the jostle for visas because they would have already had. So it is really going to be interesting tomorrow. And I'm sure the fans are going to be coming out. You can imagine from Saturday, the grandstand sold out.
Which is a
90% sold out. Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
It's a good look. And everybody coming out in their yellow. It's really, it's despite all the negatives in terms of the hurricane and the damage and the devastation, we are finding time to support our team and making the effort to support our team, because that, I'm sure, would lift a lot of spirits.
Yeah, and we ask the people for kind of, nationalistically right now, we are asking people for just leave the negative energy behind right now.
No, man, if you have a negative, no matter with it, man. Stay with party, man.
Yeah. Stay with party. No, show your face on social media.
Yeah, we don't really have no social media, too much people. Social media big, man.
Yeah, I know, but sure.
Yeah, we don't space for that kind of energy now. So a man tell me, say, boy, if Jamaica win him surprise, me say, how you can get it that Jamaica play against Curacao?
I've been in some groups where people say, boy, based on how Jamaica play, boy, it look like Curacao gone and them kind of.
But it look like it's only Jamaica in the group. Now have no use. Because Bermuda, we don't hear them as because people are speculating if we can beat Bermuda. Boy, we mark hard, do you know?
Yes.
And I see Hal Grimson's name coming up again.
Yes.
Yeah. Because
that game yesterday.
Not the game yesterday, no, just about the time when he was coach. I mean, I say, look like them people, I don't remember how we deal with Hal Grimson. The people say, Hal Grimson must go. The same thing they do with Tapa. I know that them not
everybody must go.
I know that them not satisfied with McLaren. They're saying McLaren must go. Even if we qualify for the World Cup, he must fire the next day. What a situation. All right, so we're on to the break. The program is brought to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. 1A Pineapple Place, Ocho Rios. Call 974-3370. We take your calls, we speak with our guests, and we have much more when we get back from the break.
Hurricane Melissa may be over, but the emotional impact can linger. It's normal to feel anxious, sad, or overwhelmed. Talk about your feelings, stay connected with family and friends, and reach out for help if you need it. Call the Mental Health and Suicide Prevention Helpline at 888-NEW-LIFE. That's 888-639-5433. You can also access the UMatter chat line by messaging the word support to 876-838-4897 or at YouReport Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
From PATH and the National School Feeding Program to Heart and STA Trust and JADEP, programs like these were built on data from the Jamaica Survey of Living Conditions, JSLC. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin is now collecting data for the 2025 JSLC, and we need you to participate. If your household is selected, welcome the Statin Interviewer. The JSLC provides data that matter. Visit statinja.gov.jm to learn more.
Brownstown Community College acknowledges many have been impacted by the passage of Hurricane Melissa. Our prayers are with those affected at this time. We wish to inform the public that all our campuses have sustained extensive damage, therefore classes and most operations have been suspended until further notice. Updates will be provided where possible on the resumption of regular operations and the new date for graduation.
This is a national call for nurse volunteers. Jamaica must recover after Hurricane Melissa. Our communities must heal. If you're a licensed registered nurse, enrolled assistant nurse, or registered midwife, your skills can make a life-saving difference. Join the recovery effort. Contact the Health Emergency Operations Center at 888-1-LOVE. That's 888-6653, or visit moh.gov.jm to sign up today. Let's heal together. Let's rebuild together. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Jamaica. Hurricane Melissa may have tested our strength, but it didn't take our spirit of solidarity, compassion, and resilience. With the support of local partners and the international community, the Ministry of Labour and Social Security is standing with every family, rebuilding lives.
Our officers are on the ground assessing needs, offering relief. We are visiting every affected household in every community, because caring for our people is what we do best together.
For further information, call our Client Care Centre at 876-922-8013. Send us a WhatsApp message at 876-582-8972 or 876-849-8614, or email us at clientcare@mlss.gov.jm. The Ministry of Labour and Social Security, the People's Ministry, leaving no one behind.
This is Commander Marley, hey, one man umbrella, reggae boys, regala. Them a get tired for the way we play.
That's Kimani Marley there, Reggae Boys tune. You play the Kimani Marley, man. Make it play.
It's here to stay. Them one we get rid God. Them a make wrong move. Then them a drop back yard. Propaganda spreading on Bailey's name, saying that them not play Jamaica again. Them want to bring another youth life to shame, and so them drop back yard. Drop back yard. And so them make wrong move. Make wrong move. And so them drop back yard. Reggae boys are gonna turn up the stadium because we're playing so right. Reggae boys are gonna turn up the niceness cause we have the vibes, hey, in a reggae boy style. In a reggae boy style. In a umbrella style. In a JFF style. Black and gold, it's so majestic. Reggae boys in the World Cup, so realistic. Hey, them a got tired to see we play. Oh yeah. Them can't get we out of the game. Tell the world, Reggae Boys is our name. Whoa. So ref not drop back yard.
All right, so that is Kimani Marley, Reggae Boys. All right. Roger, just to correct something here, big up Dougie Bell. Just remind me that the Suriname and Panama could finish on 12 points. Honduras and Haiti could finish on 11 points. So if Jamaica lose, they would remain on 10 points and would not qualify for the playoffs. So Jamaica not safe if they lose. This is because Panama will be playing against El Salvador tomorrow, and Costa Rica will be playing Honduras. All right?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, so the, remember, we were contemplating that if we are all, we wouldn't guarantee,
Right.
even if we had lost.
So we wouldn't have a play. So we must win. That means we wouldn't be looking at the playoffs. That's not that wouldn't be on our agenda right now.
Yeah.
Because we must win. And if we win, then we go through automatically. All right, so remember the numbers: 974-5043, 974-5051, 974-5079, 618-0352, toll free 888-991-4152. And remember, you can send us your voice notes on the WhatsApp line, which is 876-838-2405. Who do we have on the line here now, my producer? We have a caller? Huh? Talk to me. All right. Oh, we're supposed to be joined by the president. All right. So we're trying to access the president of the Jamaica Football Federation, because I don't know if anybody could be as proud as he would be now, especially if it comes to tomorrow. 'Cause remember, Michael Ricketts would have overseen the Reggae Girls making back-to-back World Cup finals.
Right.
And then would have the Reggae Boys qualify now. Can't talk to Mr. Ricketts if that happens. All right, we have a call on the line. Caller, good evening.
Good night.
Greetings.
Hello, good night, Mr. Robert and Mr. Brother.
Greetings, sir.
Manners.
Honors are honors.
Yes, man.
Enough respect and charity package down to your side, and blessings, we have said. Well,
talk to
what
me.
more I say? The two of them, the Cataola, no, me and Cataola, but Robert, you're too rinsing about the system every time,
What me do now?
Explain to me again now. When you say, we don't feel better to go and hold on, because if them lose tomorrow, we have to go watch. We have to go bring the goat again, Messi. So, with as I never said, we don't have the side now. We there at the door, yeah, so. So, any experiment now, if I know some care packages and couple money, go get the side. Cause I don't know if none of the players then get affected. Or so, but
almost them family card them no live. How would them family card them no live?
Yeah. A majority of them are overseas based. So,
but they would have families here.
One and few of them.
Yeah, most of them would have some family. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we wish them all the best and thing. And then now the Premier League, wait there. It depends.
No man, the 7th of December or 6th of December that start back.
Resumption soon.
What do you mean that you're a thing about Mount Pleasant that try to care of a thing for them, for some players and some in either assistant, but me not hear
some what
else.
No, well, remember them have the final to play.
No, but that's how the Caribbean. So the thing where them that keep out here, it connected to.
Which thing
as
that?
well?
You mean the semi-final?
Yeah.
Yeah, that them done gone and they knock out defense force already, man.
So are them there at the top now?
Yeah, final. When is the final again? For 2-way final. That soon come up.
By the way, who is home first?
Come again.
I think they play away first. Can double check it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we don't know.
Bless up yourself, Simon. As we look forward
to
creating history again tomorrow. All right? Give thanks. All right, I think we have the president of the Jamaica Football Federation, Mr. Mike Ricketts, on the line. Mr. Ricketts, good evening, sir, and welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Good evening to your listeners.
It will be historic that this was your last interview on a Monday night before you would have shepherded the Reggae Boys into the World Cup finals. How does that make you feel?
Sir, I do hope so.
How are you feeling in terms of that reality, that becoming a reality tomorrow?
You know, I don't want to be cocky, but I'm pretty dead.
Your line doesn't sound so good, Mr. Ricketts.
And I'm here to tell
Oh, okay. All right, continue. No, it's kind of cracking up.
Yeah, we're not hearing so.
Oh. Yeah, this does sound good. This does sound good. We have to make some adjustment. All right. I'm going to talk to the producer and him get back to you. Don't hang up. The producer will talk to you and see how we can remedy this situation. I want you loud and clear, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So he's asking you to hang up. We're going to call you right back. See if we can get a better connection. I want you clear, you know. All right. In the meantime, if we have any other calls, we can take the calls. Let me see what is happening over there on YouTube. Yes, Roger. So going back to the scenario. As the coach said at the press conference today, it's one-way traffic. Just win.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I really would like to hear some perspective with regards to the team.
If it's gonna be an ugly win, then so be it.
Well, I really not so concerned.
But we can't go there just to play ugly for ugly sake.
I really not concerned how it looking. I just the result I want.
Yeah. You know, I know that a lot of persons, you know, anytime they watch Jamaica, they want to see Jamaica play like one of them European clubs, you know, who well in them groove and in them, you know, them systems and, you know, them styles and of play. But it's not that easy. It's not that easy when you're playing games that are on the edge.
All right, let us check in back with Mr. Ricketts and see if we have a better connection. Mr. Ricketts.
Good evening again, sir.
Okay, you sound much better now.
Yeah.
So weird work, some magic. Yeah, man, I was asking you about your feelings now heading into this big matchup tomorrow.
You know, I don't want to sound cocky, to get confident that they're going to do very well, taking number of variables into consideration. First and foremost, report coming out of the camp this evening that everybody would have trained well, everybody would have made themselves available, and we're just expecting a very, very good result.
And what are you anticipating though? A good result. But what is the feeling like from your end in terms of some people nervous now? You know? Some people.
Yeah, of course. I the edge, human, and I mean this is one of the most important games that a senior men's team would have played in the history of Jamaican football. But we really are intensely well.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you to hold it again 1 second, Mr. Ricketts, because we have a commercial break and still not getting the quality that we want from the connection. So just hold on a minute. The program is brought to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. 1A Pineapple Place, Ocho Rios. Call 974-3370. We're on to a break. Let's go.
Western Jamaica. When you're looking for quality, reliable, and affordable auto parts for your BMW, Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Suzuki, and Mitsubishi, your destination is Reliance Auto Parts and Accessories, 22 Beckford Street, South and Lamar, Westmoreland. The time by Reliance Auto Parts and Accessories is...
Hey, you, and you, listen up. Sunday, November 23rd, 2025, Bengal presents Back in Times at Liz Bengal Place, Monique St. Anna. Yes. Come vibe to classics from the late 60s, 70s, 80s, and early 90s. Music by Black Princess, alongside Bossy Killer, DJ Fire Sean, and DJ Pops. Admission free. Come for the music, stay for the vibe. You must be 18 or older to drink responsibly.
Introducing Bill Express WhatsApp Pay. Simply send a message to the Bill Express WhatsApp number 876-233-3791. That's 876-BEEP-X1. 876-BEEP-X1 with 3 E's. Then follow the simple responses. Enter your bill info or let WhatsApp Pay read your bill for you. WhatsApp is encrypted so no one can see your payment except Bill Express. Only Bill Express gives you so many ways to pay. A member of the Grace Kennedy Financial Group.
Wake Up Call has never been nicer.
Join the interactive team of Clover J
and DJ Lollipop every Tuesday inside the Wake Up Call for the big bad juggling.
This is how you juggle in Jamaica. Every Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. two big bad artists will go head to head. Tune for tune.
Play that song there.
Hits of the hit.
It bumped the buckets. Come vote for your favorite artist.
What me artist then up?
This week in juggling, we're praying for the nation with the best prayer song featuring J Rock going up against DJ Lollipop.
God give me strength to face another day. Carry on life's road. Carry on my load.
Who will you vote for in
juggling?
Always expect the unexpected when it comes to clash.
Which one? Juggling. You know who it is?
Yeah.
Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio, IRIE FM. The producer of another Reggae Boy song lined up here. So, while we try to work out the kinks bothering us with the line. You know, after the hurricane, we have Mr. Ricketts back with us. Sounding better? Okay. Mr. Ricketts. Mr. President, you with us?
I'm hearing you clearly, Robert.
Okay, now you're sounding like Mr. Ricketts, man. We have to start all over, because we never get nothing much out of this the first time. But, yeah, man, so now that you're sounding good, you look like the Starlink kicking, you know. Yeah. So, Mr. Ricketts, it's the eve of the big game. And you were saying that you're saying something about the team and the camaraderie or something to that effect within the team.
Yeah, I was saying, in fact, you had asked, how am I feeling? And I was saying that I don't want to be cocky, but I'm pretty confident that we will get a good, very good result. And having gotten reports this evening that the camp is good, in high spirits, training went very well, and everybody's positive and hoping for a victory tomorrow evening, which would certainly take us into the 2026 World Cup.
Yeah. We know, Mr. Ricketts, that, you know, the regular things that administrations do in terms of, you know, ensuring that the football runs. But you want to speak about what you guys would have put in place to ensure that Jamaica is on the plane to the World Cup.
Well, we have done just about everything that would have been asked of us. I mean, we have tried to do everything to make the players comfortable, make the coaching staff comfortable. We're not going to get everything right because, of course, we're a third world country. But I did sit with the coach, with the coaches rather, and explain all of this to them that we're going to try our very best to make you as happy and as comfortable as we can. And of course, this is in hoping that for this, we will get a program that would impact football and the nation in a very positive way.
As it is now, Mr. Ricketts, from a personal side, I was saying earlier that you would have seen Jamaica's reggae girls into back-to-back World Cup finals, and now on the verge of the senior men's team getting to the World Cup final. It must evoke some kind of emotion in you.
I'm sure, absolutely. I'm human. And of course, I'm a little bit nervous because, I mean, this is something that we had worked for. This is something we have planned for. And of course, the girls this time around is in a good position right now to qualify for a third time. And of course, obviously, we will be in the World Cup in 2031. So we are on a purple patch, really, as it relates to the senior women's. Not quite so with the men's. But like I've said, we have done everything that has been asked of us. And we are hoping that tomorrow evening, around about this time, we'll be on our way to qualification for 2026.
Have you made any additional promise to the team with the World Cup accomplishment?
No, but we have worked out a proper package as part of a contractual arrangement. And I wouldn't want to make this public, but they were pretty satisfied with the proposals that we would have made from a reimbursement perspective. So they would have given so much, and we now expect to give them in return as long as we qualify. And I think we will qualify. I mean, the game that was played in Curacao, if you look at the stats, it tells a story.
Only one line the stats were against Jamaica.
We exactly, and that's goals. We took 17 shots on their goal. They took 7 on ours. We had 58% ball possession. Of course, they had 42. I mean, we had 4 corners. They had 0. But what was most important is that from their 7 shots on goal, they scored 2 goals. We didn't score. Still not sure why that goal was disallowed, but you know that's how the game is, and that's how the sport of football is. So we are really hopeful. We are very optimistic. We are very confident that we'll get a very good result tomorrow night.
I'm asking you a two end question, Mr. Ricketts. What would be at stake if Jamaica qualifies to the World Cup? And also, on the other hand, if we do not qualify for the World Cup?
Well, if there's a second bite at the cherry if we don't win tomorrow night. But I mean, I am not even sure of what the details are because I don't even think we are going that route. What the stakes are, if we were to win, we would put a smile on the face of every Jamaican. All those displaced Jamaicans in Western Jamaica, we would give them something to smile about. It's not just about football, but is impacting the psyche of every single Jamaican. And because of that, we are in the process of almost completing arrangement to have big screen installed in Montego Bay, in Savannah Lamar, and in Falmouth to ensure that these people will have some kind of an entertainment tomorrow evening. So the real big picture is to execute tomorrow night, win the game, and of course impact the lives and the social well-being of every Jamaican, and of course be in US Mexico and Canada in 2026.
It has not been the smoothest of ride going through this qualifier. Based on the fact that when the draw was made, I mean, for the most part, we were saying, so this is a soup. It's not as soupy as we would have anticipated.
No.
And
And I thought, Robert, that this last game would have been just celebration, because
exactly,
I was hopeful that we
exactly.
would have qualified already, and tomorrow night we would be celebrating instead
Exactly.
of depending exclusively on the result to qualify or not to qualify. But I had some words with Bibi and Pepe today. I mean, we had a long discussion, and they were very, very confident that based on what they would have seen, that we will win tomorrow night and we will be in the World Cup.
Well, guess what? Tomorrow night is one out. Going up to 9 o'clock, so the second half would have started. And by this time, we should be home and dry, although the 90 to 95 minutes not completed. But let us look forward to it. And today, Mr. Ricketts marks what? 28 years since we qualified for 1998 World Cup.
I think it was November
17.
November, or 16th, I think.
November 16th.
16, okay, so it would have been yesterday.
Yeah.
So, an additional 2 days and
anniversary present.
Right.
For all of us.
Well,
I want to, because I heard today that people were complaining about the prices, especially in the bleachers. But I want to make it very clear that in 1997, the value of the Jamaican dollar converted into what would have been paid to go to the bleachers was $20 US. As it is now, based on the rate, 2,000 Jamaican dollars calculates to be $12 US and 50 cents. So it is actually almost half of what was paid in 1997.
Mr. Ricketts.
So don't complain too much. Don't complain too much.
Statistics can be used in all kind of different ways.
No, but this is real.
Yes.
That is real.
So we're paying half of what we paid in 1997 now to go to the bleachers.
Yeah. So just come on. Just put aside some of the social expenses and just come out, man. And we're trying to make the stadium very.
And remind
how we compare with, amongst other nations where price is concerned.
No, man. In Trinidad last week, what they call the uncovered stand, we call it the bleachers. It was $45 US to go to the bleachers in Trinidad last week.
And how much is it here? How much is it here now?
$12.
$12.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Trinidad rich still.
You can do your own audit around the Caribbean and see what undertakes in this regard. But I don't want to
Mr. Ricketts, at the end of 90 minutes, nobody will be wondering. We'll be talking about the price. We'll be talking about the airfare to go to the US.
Yes, man. Yeah, man. Of course, and how much it will be to go into games in the US.
Right, and then we'll talk about how soon we book the tickets and all them kind of thing than the hotel. We can't book the hotel because we don't know where the games are yet in terms of Jamaica's matches. So
that's correct.
But we're looking forward to it. Let us hope tomorrow we'll be celebrating like we did in 1998. It's been a long time, but at the same time, there are some countries that have still not yet gone to the World Cup, and we're looking to go there for the second time.
You are correct. Thank you so much for having me, gentlemen.
Thanks for speaking with us, sir. And
okay, boss.
Let me say congratulations from tonight for the achievement.
Don't be too previous, Robert. Wait until tomorrow evening.
All right, I'll delay it until tomorrow then.
All right, gentlemen. Thanks for having me.
All right, Mr.
All right, Mr. Ricketts.
All right. I think we have a call on the line. Let's go to the call. Caller, good evening. Welcome.
Yeah, man, the caller there.
Yeah, man. Bless up, man.
Yeah, I have always been sitting on Jaja Paranda, don't spine. Part and go.
Wait, who this?
Cricket IRIE.
Watch him come down there with the football and I play the football. And that's what this one going pain. So I just call to tell them that I can recall 2 people. One never stopped at all and the other one licked down back a wall and couldn't recall. But tomorrow night, I will have to recall that he was done for the football fan and he did all number 1 in the Caribbean. And at the end of the world. And the other one, he was a disciplined man, a very talented man. Reggae Rennie Simons and football he knows. See, he takes our reggae boys and he makes them jump for joy. He was a disciplined, talented man. All the man have to do is apply the discipline and the technology of the game and carry on the thing come good. Me don't want Sabina wait, you know.
A Sabina you go?
Then a Sabina my born and live man my corner down the side.
Oh, you got a big screen down there?
Not big screen. Me I wait for them after they win because no don't them turn the football gun and no cricket up, you know. Every time they come down the football, me rinse, you know, sir. I hope it come true, you know, because I feel good in myself, to say. Although I never give them no permission to come kick the ball, but them look like them go somewhere. So it's a long time me no call. Me have to call tonight because me like where I go on.
You want to be a part of the story?
I won't be a part of the big ball, you know. Me always over this one.
So tell me something. You pick a starting 11 for tomorrow yet?
You mean football?
Yeah.
Robert, we don't really know them play, you know.
Okay, you just celebrate. You also want to participate as far as the football is concerned.
But see about what the PMU and them team, you could have taken a little something, but football is a thing that I don't hate it. I like to say good ball player, but it's not my thing. India, we come off an industry, you know. But me can't go and like me, I go like it.
All right. Bless up yourself, Cricket IRIE.
No, bless me up and go on, man.
All right. Respect and thanks with the call.
Yeah. Robert, before. You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, before we move on, we just want to send condolences to the family and friends, including Baya.
Yes, I see Baya lose somebody.
Yeah, man. Shappy, whose radio along Walks would never leave IRIE FM. You know, right?
Is Baya
through,
father
you know.
or is a family?
Yeah,
member?
well, a father figure.
Oh, it's a father figure. Okay.
Yeah.
Condolence, Baya.
Yeah. And really, I take it hard, you know. So, yeah, man, condolences to Baya and condolences to Shappy family. That really don't leave IRIE FM no day, no time, no hour, no minute, no second.
Aye.
Yeah, man. Right, with the sports program, man, turn up loud. So all the people out of Walks Road, you know, big up on yourself and condolences to everybody who Shappy life, who Shappy touch, you know.
All right.
Bless.
Okay, all right. So we have the manager of the Reggae Boys team with us, Omar Stennett, aka Management. We also have the press officer, Simon Preston. Let us start with the team manager, Omar Stennett. Management. Greetings, Simon.
Greetings, Mr. Williams. Greetings, Roger.
You guys,
yes, sir.
You guys have gotten a little breather when you're working hard all day. Simon.
Yes, indeed. Good evening, gentlemen. I hope you both are doing well.
Yes, man.
Quite
Yes,
a day
man.
in terms of preparation for tomorrow. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. And yep, 24 hours from now, we know what's at hand as well.
Yeah, so we use this opportunity to give you a little breather because, as I said, you've been working hard all day. Management, talk to me about that prayer this morning because after that prayer, look like we're gone.
Are we going to it? We're not gone. We're going to
it. Yeah, man, that was a real moving prayer before training this morning.
Yeah, but it's something that we do. It's a consistent part of the team, you know, whenever we meet for training and for games. And we have, in fact, I have with me 2 of the players, Dexter Kisa and Keroy Anderson.
Okay.
And they are normally involved in that group that prays and Jamali wait, you know, because in everything you have to put God first.
Definitely.
And, you know, just thinking about all that has happened in Jamaica, we realize that just as a team,
Mm-hmm.
we are very grateful that we are here. It makes you appreciate every little thing and every person around you even more. So we felt it was necessary that we kind of let that be known and heard. That we believe that God is able. We believe that we can do all things through Him who strengthens us. And so it is with that attitude and desire and passion and commitment, as you heard in the prayer, that we look forward to the game tomorrow. And like I said, the players are here, and you can speak to them and they will tell you the same, as well.
All right. But before we go to the players, let me find out from Simon, as far as all the logistics are concerned, is everything in place for tomorrow? Anything that you think the public needs to know that you need to get across to them?
Yes, everything is in place tomorrow. All players are available for selection tomorrow, as mentioned in the pre-match press conference from Coach McLaren. In terms of something that might be new, the public still can be aware that tickets are still available for purchase, in particular 3 categories: premium bleachers, regular bleachers, and of course on the cycle track. The cycle track, it's an added venue where seating is concerned that was added today, so persons can be able to purchase their ticket in that as well, because VIP and grandstand are completely sold out. So we certainly want to ensure that we paint the stadium yellow and unite as a nation in accomplishing this goal. Not many people are aware of this, but if you go to the Statistical Institute of Jamaica, it'll tell you that the last time that we had 0 deaths on the island was November 16, 1997. And if you ask me, I don't think that's any coincidence. So it goes to show what football has done and the power that it has to unite our nation.
In terms of numbers on the cycle track, how many seats? You have that on top of your head?
We're looking at about 500 in that area.
Okay, so as you mentioned, November 16, Simon, let me ask Jamali Wade and Keroy Anderson.
No, Dexter.
Oh, it's Dexter that is here. Dexter, big up yourself. Jamali.
Thank you. Respect.
All right.
And Keroy Anderson.
And Keroy. Oh, it's three of them. You guys would have heard about November 16, 1998. What have you heard? 97. What have you heard about that day in the National Stadium?
I know that they flooded the pitch and they were very happy.
That sound like Dexter.
Yeah, that was me, Dexter.
Right.
Obviously, it was a big day for everyone,
What about Jamali?
Keroy Anderson.
Keroy.
All right.
Yeah.
I know that was 0-0 draw against Mexico that sent us to the World Cup. And then after that, the rest is just history, really. Special day.
What can you tell us both gentlemen? I mean, you can speak separately about your overall mindset as we speak, as you're on the cusp, on the eve of this, possibly one of the most important games in your lives.
Yeah, definitely very focused. We want to go there. We want to get the job done. Obviously, you want to enjoy the game, but we really want to get this done. It'd be good for the country, and obviously, with the recent events, it's something that can lift the people and help the people, and bring a smile to the people. So we're definitely really determined and set to get the 3 points, and obviously to show that we should be winning these games as well, in the region and against these teams as well. We need to be showing that we're the better team. So we're really focused, I'd say.
For me, I'd say it's a lot more than just winning a game. It's more than us as players. It's more than the staff, everyone that's involved. It's about the whole country, and I think that in itself is what really is motivating us for this game. But also, as Dex said, it's very important that we can show that not only can we compete against teams in the Caribbean, but we're one of the best teams, the best team in the Caribbean. That's what we want to show.
All right. So, gentlemen, this will be for these players the first opportunity to see the Jamaica National Stadium full to capacity, a sea of gold, roaring spectators, pushing you on to glory. How prepared are you for this kind of atmosphere?
Very prepared, you know. Obviously, you get used to playing in front of a lot of people, and obviously, when it's your own people cheering you on, it's much better and it's much easier because you feel like you've got another man on the pitch. You know, it helps you put in that extra run. It helps you have more energy in the game. So I'm definitely looking forward to that and to see the stadium packed.
I think as a kid, most footballers enjoy, the sport, but to have that feeling of playing in front of so many fans, especially fans that want you to do well, just gives you a different type of energy. And I think it being at home as well, we've experienced that the crowd's really, really good, but to see or to hope to see, the stadium packed out to the brim is going to be something that I think everyone is excited to be involved in.
Great. All right.
So, one other thing. You spoke about, I think it was Dexter, wanting to enjoy the game, although it is a serious game. That balance of enjoying the game and knowing the seriousness of it as well. What's that balance? What is that balance like?
I think obviously you know what your job is as a footballer, to win the game, to get the 3 points. Obviously, as you play the game, you naturally enjoy the game. But in these games, the main focus is winning the game. So although you can enjoy the game when you're playing, when you're competing, because it's enjoyable to compete, it's enjoyable to, for example, defend, to attack, to beat a man. But we know our main goal, regardless of all of that, regardless of how the game looks, we need to make sure, regardless if it's pretty, if it's ugly, or whatever it is, we need to make sure that we get these 3 points and qualify for the World Cup, because that's the most important thing.
Have any of you guys had any family members that has been affected by the hurricane? I know you guys live overseas, but anybody in Jamaica, any family member in Jamaica that would have been impacted by the Hurricane Melissa?
Me personally, my granddad was here at the time. By the grace of God, he's okay, he's fine. But obviously, the hurricane, it leaves its mark. But luckily, it wasn't too bad on them. But yeah.
Yeah, my family, they've been well. Obviously, with the lights going out and stuff, it was hard to contact them during the time. But now that I'm here, my mum's here, checked on everyone and everyone's doing quite well. It's just helping them get back to where they were.
Yeah. And finally, for you guys, understand that you're dedicating this game to the Jamaicans who have been severely affected. Some persons having lost their lives. So you're dedicating this match now to these persons, victims of the hurricane. Want to talk to us about that?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, we can never imagine what they're going through right now, what they have to go through. But if we can do something, like I said, to put a smile on their face, to lift their spirits, then by the grace of God, we need to do it, Yeah, I think it's important. It's an important thing. And like that just adds to the passion and the drive that we should bring, that we have in the game, basically, yeah.
Yeah, I think that, for the adults and, the grown-ups, it'll be wonderful to bring a smile to their face, but also for the younger kids to witness us, get to the World Cup during this time, will just also give them that sense of hope whenever they get older, that during any sort of adversity, that joy can still prevail and good things can come from it. So I think, it could have a very lasting effect on the younger generation as well as, the older people.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so very much for speaking with us. I know you're going off to bed a little earlier tonight, because you have a task to complete tomorrow. And of course, we want to be celebrating tomorrow into Wednesday morning and Thursday morning. So thank you very much for speaking with us. All the best. Let us hope that you have a positive game tomorrow. You enjoy your game, as Dexter mentioned, and the result is the result that we want. And we graduate from there into the World Cup. So you're actually at the hotel now. So we're looking forward to heading to the airport tomorrow evening for the World Cup at in the United States. Thanks for speaking with us. Don't go anywhere, team manager. We're going to be speaking with you and the rest of this panel. We have Simon Preston. We're going to be speaking with some coaches as well. We have David Price. We have Andrew Price. No relation, I understand. We have Bradley Stewart also to speak to. So we're going to be speaking with all of you guys as we go along. But I think we have a caller. So let us just grab the caller and then we come back to the panel. Caller, good evening.
Good evening, sir, Albert.
Yeah, man. Greetings.
I say again, go tomorrow.
Go again?
I say again, go tomorrow. It's a draw.
Draw?
Yeah.
We don't have no space for that.
Man, I come with that care about the negative energy.
We don't have no space to draw.
I feel like one draw tomorrow. Feel like a draw.
You feel? You're blind?
No, I'm not blind. I know.
You know?
Yeah, I'm the down to talk.
Yeah, but
so you're going to you're going to the match?
No, I'm not watching.
Okay, so why you think it is going to be a draw?
Because I win this.
Because what?
I win the one of the 13 other months are gone.
But that would make a difference. I mean, the one against Trinidad.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if we did win that, we still would need a win tomorrow. Not need, but we could still be playing for a win tomorrow.
No, please, I don't get a draw tomorrow.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
So you say no World Cup for Jamaica?
Come on.
No, be like you know tomorrow.
You feel too much, man, and you're not blind, man. If you feel so much.
No, what are you supposed to? What are you supposed to?
I win, me say we are going to win.
You win tomorrow?
Yeah, man.
You certain money about that tomorrow.
What you want, Carla? What you want?
She said okay. Nila.
No. May I ask you what you want?
What kind of result you want?
You want Jamaica win, but they're not going to win.
Okay.
Oh, you don't sound like you want Jamaica win.
Oh man, you're not convinced by yourself.
All right, thanks for the call. Bless up yourself. Simon, as I said to Mr. Ricketts, it has not been all smooth sailing, but we are here now, and we're looking for the best result, the one result that we want. How optimistic are you that this result is the one that we're going to be getting tomorrow?
Very much so when you look at the quality of players that are available within the squad, especially individuals that you could say were not used on Thursday evening in Port of Spain. So it is a confident group. It is a group that is fully motivated for the task at hand. And our home record in World Cup qualifying speaks for itself, to not be able to concede a single goal in World Cup qualifying. And as you would be aware, the last time that happened was the 98 campaign as well. So long may that continue in terms of our home record in World Cup qualifying.
Mr. Manager, how important is it, to explain to the people? Because there are some players who missed the game where many persons were questioning why they missed the game. But when we heard the coach, but I want you to just elaborate on why or how important it was, why those players had to sit out that game.
I think you answered right. So, by saying that the coach spoke in the press conference, but whatever happened in Trinidad, we would have to come to Jamaica and get a result. It would be probably it could have been a different result, but whatever the outcome of the game against Trinidad was, the team would still be required to get a result in Jamaica. All right. So, the last away game we had, so before the Trinidad game, our away game was Curacao. We lost that. All right. And so the away game against Trinidad, we tied it. And while people would have preferred for us to win the game, I mean, We have it at home to finish the job. And sometimes you have to make those decisions. Sometimes they work against you. Some people say, well, play the player. And what if the player played and got suspended? You know, you can't tell. And you have to just trust the coach. Um, and sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. At the end of the day, that's gone. That what is before us now is what is important. That when we step on the field, that we play. That spectators, and I have been there. Instead of trying to select the team, is that when we come to the game, we actually support the team by cheering and supporting. And I will say this: so in so far, and this is my personal experience, in terms of crowd support, the, we have we have not yet had a sold out stadium. Market, the other stadium are smaller than ours.
Yes.
The type of noise and sounds in those stadiums, if we go back to last year, these people sing as a group their national anthem. I'm not talking about the players and the staff and stuff. I'm talking about every person in that stadium. And when your opponent hears that, it makes a difference. When they see the Mexican wave, it makes a difference to your team and it affects the opponent. If you go back to 1997, when there was a set play for Jamaica in the stadium, you hear the crowd, goal, 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 goal. That was it. There was this consistent cheering throughout the game. I think we are so good football analysts that we come to analyze the game at the expense of cheering on our team.
Yeah, sure. Good point. Yeah, good point.
I'm saying that I want you to do a post-game analysis, but while you're at the game, I want you to give us some
full support.
Full support.
That makes sense because a lot of that happens. All right, let me introduce coaches David Price and Andrew Price to the platform. Greetings, gentlemen.
Good night, and thanks for having me.
Yes, man.
Good
night. David? Like, we're not hearing David.
Evening.
Bless up. Let us start with you, David. Your first, your opening comments with regards to the game tomorrow, and how you think Jamaica should approach it.
All right, just the manners part. So good evening to the listeners. And though not blood related, Andrew Price is my bigger brother here. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he will tell her that. Well, the good thing is that the situation has dictated the approach. I mean, there's only one result that will take us automatically into the World Cup. Personally, as a coach, I prefer that because, and as the manager alluded to, once we didn't win that game in Curacao or pick up any points, it really meant that the last game against Curacao would be the decider in one way or the other. And I don't like to play for a draw because I don't know how to play. It's started tricky. And if you look at what happened in Trinidad, you were leading up to 86 minutes. Anything can happen. And from a draw, you lose. So I am happy that there's only one objective, one focus. The only option is to win, to automatically qualify. And we just have to be positive. I don't know how others have viewed it, but if you exclude the Bermuda games, I believe that Curacao was the easiest game we played. It's just lack of chances. We didn't take the chances. I think the two Trinidad games were more difficult for us than the game against Curacao, although we lost 2-0. So for me personally, although there's a lot of alabaloo about Curacao and the well coach and whatever, I believe that we can beat this team comfortably. So we just need to go into the game positive, knowing that we have to get the result. Try to push them on the back foot early. Don't make it a close game. Just win the game and win the game convincingly.
Boy, I like how you sound, David Price. Andrew, let us hear your perspective.
Well, it is what it is. It's a must-win game. And we have to treat the game tomorrow, the cup final.
Makes no sense talking about what happened last week Thursday. That's water under the bridge. The situation is that we need 3 points tomorrow at home, at the office, with the crowd support in yellow supporting the team. I don't normally go to camps when the Jamaican team is in Jamaica, but I made an effort to go down there today to speak to 2 players that have played for me in the past.
We see the
And
pictures. We see the pictures.
what I have picked up from meeting with them and speaking to other players there, the team is in a very good mood and they are ready to go and they know what is at store. We talk about coach this and coach that. At the end of the day, it's the players who are going to have to go there and deliver. And I believe that the Jamaican players are ready. It's a lifetime opportunity. They're going to treat it as such. And they're going to go and play their best tomorrow and get the desired result.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are overrating this Curacao team. And don't get me wrong, I have no amount of disrespect to my opponents, and I respect my opponents. But let us be honest. The 82 ranked team in the world should not trouble Jamaica. Now, the entire group didn't go as planned. We led the group 3 rounds out of the 5 rounds that have been played. And the 2 rounds that we didn't lead the group, we lost to Curacao in a game that we should have won. In a game that there were some questionable calls against Jamaica. In a game that we got several chances to put away the game. But as you know, in football, there'll be games like these. The other game where we didn't get maximum points was against Trinidad in Trinidad. And 5 minutes and time added on, we could have gotten all 3 points. Now, let us stop speculating on what should have happened and what didn't happen. The fact is, the coach has all the players available for him tomorrow. He must just select the team that has the chemistry that will go out there and deliver the goods. And Jamaica will be going to its first World Cup since 1998.
Yeah.
Norway went to the World Cup in 1998 and they are going back for the first time. There's no reason why Jamaica shouldn't go back.
Yeah. Question. What sort of game you expect that Curacao will come and play? Will they come and play a slugfest game? Will they come and play a park the bus game? A counter punching game? And how can we get around those 3 strategies if they're gonna employ any of those 3?
I am certain whatever strategy Curacao comes with, Jamaica will be ready to deal with that strategy. If they want to park the bus, we'll pull them apart and find the holes and score. If they want to open up and give us opportunities to get behind them, we will score. The players' mindset is to do whatever it takes to collect 3 points tomorrow. So no matter what kind of plan Curacao has tomorrow, Jamaica will be ready for it.
Let me hear you on that, David Price. And then we come back to Simon.
It's along the same lines. I mean, the adjustment will have to be made based on the approach. Obviously, Curacao, based on their coach, wants to knock around the ball. It's more technical start of stuff. Netherlands background. So for them to change the mold just to try to stop us in terms of defensive shape might not work well, because that wouldn't be what they would have been doing throughout the whole qualifying. But I believe that we have enough pieces to discombobulate any approach. It would be foolhardy again, as I said, and I don't expect them to come and just try to park the bus. But as Andrew said, really and truly, don't matter what they do, we have to win. And we have to find a way to win, whatever the approach is. The last game against Curaçao, they pretty much did a little better than us in the midfield. Once we can control their, not necessarily out-possess, but just keep them out of the midfield, be a little bit more aggressive in there. I think we just need to be intense, aggression, but tempered, so that just rough them up, let them know you're in our house, and I think the chips will fall with them here. But whatever needs to happen, we'll have to win.
All right, we're on to a break. So I'm going to ask Simon this question. I mean, Simon, and then you can answer after the break, Simon, because I know you probably want to go now. But you are the man with a history. What does history tell us about this matchup tomorrow, Simon? You answer that after we come back from the break. The program is brought to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. 1A Pineapple Place, Ocho Rios. Call 974-3370. We go to the break.
Knutsford Express is back on the move, offering courier and passenger services from our locations across Jamaica. Our resilience as a people is unwavering, and every journey we make brings us one step closer to recovery. Visit knutsfordexpress.com or check our social media pages for current schedules and operating hours as we work towards full restoration. Knutsford Express, moving what matters.
Here, DJ commercial.
It's controversial.
After 5 years, I me find out say you are my cousin.
I'm not.
It done gone bad already.
So you're staying?
Why make a bad?
Why do you wanna play now?
Sometimes agree.
I think we're together.
A second creating gone
because as long as if it's my brother, but I like before time fifth cousin. That is so done cook.
It's candid
Because remember, you have to understand, collision was raised properly.
No,
so I drag me.
It's different views.
I am going the legal route for us to split the assets.
But I don't want nothing.
It's dry off now.
What?
It's him and her.
I never used to play Dolly also, don't
The hard-hitting number one gender balance program on radio. Every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. We say it like we see it and give you a chance to agree or disagree on the WhatsApp line or on the telephone. It's real as we hold back no punch.
Let's play devil's advocate for a bit there.
We don't expect no better.
This is one show you don't want to miss.
Look here.
Him and her, this and every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Rated I for IRIE. IRIE shot. Brought to you by Country Outpost Bar, Faith Spence St. Anne. Check out our Saturday drink specials. Call 876-448-7398.
One and move, one and ready. Where's the daughter you travel with me today?
Make sure sir red plate the on it, you know. I'm not travel with you.
We have some anything legit.
Red plate operators, it's your time to take the spotlight.
IRIE FM is giving all red plate operators a chance to win big in Red Plate Spotlight.
Just submit your red plate via a WhatsApp picture to 876-350-2838 and listen to IRIE FM Mondays to Fridays between 6 a.m. and noon, as well as between 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays and Fridays, your plate will be announced to win at least $10,000.
Once announced, you will have 20 minutes to claim your wins, which goes up by $10,000 every time someone fails to claim.
You don't have to submit your plate more than once because once submitted, it remains a possible candidate for every draw until drawn.
No name, phone numbers, or address needed. Only red plate pictures required. That's Red Plate Spotlight. This and every weekday and twice on Mondays and Fridays on the nation's #1 IRIE FM. Red Plate Spotlight is brought to you by
Childs R Us Limited. Batteries by St. Elizabeth for Childs. Tools, every household fixture. Call 965-11896. Childs R Us. Tad's Record. Celebrating Jamaica 63 compilation. Stevie Face, the ultimate reggae experience.
It's amazing how you knock me on my feet.
What you plan to give your people?
Every time you come around me, I get weak.
Water for sure.
Nobody ever make me feel this way.
You don't remember, they live in the same home, so that makes it easy. It's not two separate houses.
I'm gonna make you know, say this is the Reggae Boys. Real McCoy, ain't no tie. Every side get destroyed, Reggae Boys employ. Real up a Pinchers, my name. Send it. Call can't defend it. I mean, when Reggae Boys play, a danger business. Original golden era, one umbrella man. You understand? Senior. Hey, eat that side over there, so how want you make way for the Reggae Boys, yeah? Cause if you don't do that, I say then the score be 60 brilliant building the football like soda of sorrow. Kick off them face. Them are a danger when they mock up your defender. Warren a driven no defender stay so. When Reggae Boys a kick ball look, then now the whole stadium stay so. Now them trappers are defender. Nobody can pass Andre Blake or goalkeeper. We no one get in a them around. Them one more spectacle because them feel over macho. But the Reggae Boys just chill out and I score until them figure back sound. Reggae Boys in town, they ain't no clown, they're the real professor. Trophy now, Reggae Boys have the trophy now. Real winner now, Reggae Boys is the real winner now. Hey, hey, oh you should never diss the champion. No, no, because Reggae Boys, they are the Dangaga. So we in that side over there, so make way for the Reggae Boys, yeah. Cause if you don't do that, I said that the score be 60. But like the soda sorrow.
Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio IRIE FM. Pinchers, that is. You know the sound already. Pinchers, you know? Yeah, man, Reggae Boys. All right, so Simon, in the meantime, let us big up all of our viewers on YouTube. Talk about it a little more. But Simon, I know Simon wants to go. Yes, Simon, with regards to the history, what is it indicating going into this match now?
Well, as Jamaicans, we know that we're resilient people, we're tenacious people, and we always find a way to get the job done. And it's no fluke that in 2025 we've scored 5 goals in second half stoppage time. So it shows that those qualities of resilience, tenacity coming to the fore in that aspect of things. And it just goes to show, especially the points made by both prices, that it's not about how it is done, it is about achieving the goal. And that is the mood and the mindset amongst the players that are in camp. We're at home. We're a place where we don't concede in World Cup qualifying, and it's about ensuring that we get the necessary 3 points. So that's what history has shown us.
Simon, I want to say thank you very much, and we look forward to the celebration tomorrow. We want to make sure that we get over this little hump here, and we qualify for a second time. As Andrew said, the first time since 1998 for the World Cup. Good job that you have been doing so far. Continue to do the good job, boss. All right?
Thank you, gentlemen. Really appreciate it. And we'll stay in touch tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Man is man.
Yes, sir.
Where is the inspiration going to come from tomorrow to ensure that the Reggae Boys don't make a mess of this one and just put the right foot forward?
First, let me just greet this both prices. You understand me? So the price is double tonight.
Double price tonight, man.
Yes, double the price.
Double the price.
I also I like the way how David said that Andrew is
his
the bigger brother.
Yeah.
Yes. But if a player has to hear something to inspire them, given what we have seen across Jamaica, especially in Western Jamaica, if you need to hear something else to inspire you, maybe you don't get the vision. And so from my position, every player that came to camp, you knew from them and they knew for themselves that this is more than just the game. This is something that they want to do for those people in Black River, in Westmoreland, in Bethel Town, and in St. James, in Hanover, in Trelawney. They came to camp saying, apart from giving back food and giving back some clothes and giving back some money, we want to give something to the people that they have never had or they haven't had or enjoyed for 28 years. So for us, this is more than a game. This is inspiring hope. This is lifting people out of despair. It's more than a game. And so that is the inspiration. And I'd say if any fan, any member of the staff, any player needs some other message to inspire them, then they have missed the whole vision of this.
Well said.
Yeah. Both coaches, you can address it individually. And I want to address the elephant in the room. And that elephant in the room is that we have seen the debates. We are in groups, and when we are among our colleagues and so on. And one of the consensus is that, yeah, we are here and we're still on the course, but maybe we're not playing how we should play. Now, would you be satisfied with advancing by the way how we continue to play tomorrow and then deal with the issues of playing how we want to see the team play after this? Coaches, anyone I coaches then?
Look, whether we are playing the way the public wants the team to play, whether we are playing the way the coach wants the team to play, all that goes through the window tomorrow. Tomorrow, our job is to ensure that we get 3 points by any which way possible.
Exactly.
It could be pretty, it could be ugly, it could be a 4-goal wide margin, it could be 1 goal. We must find a way to deliver redemption to the Jamaican people tomorrow by winning that game. And I am fully confident that the Reggae Boys will win the game tomorrow. The players are hungry. It is an opportunity that all of them want. It doesn't happen very often. And we are on the cups of it happening. And I believe their resolve is to go there and deliver, especially in front of 30,000 people supporting them. And that's all that matters. Now, after we have qualified, we can think about the system. We can think about how we want to play. We can think about how we want to look. As a matter of fact, we can't even think about getting another coach. we can think about a lot of things.
Whole heap of things.
But tomorrow, the fundamental thing is to ensure that we win the game and qualify automatically to the World Cup in our region, representing CONCACAF.
Andrew, in terms of the personnel, everybody is available. Any specific, what should I put it now? Any particular 11 that you would have in mind that you would prefer to see start this game?
Robert, just come straight, man. If you ask me to give you 11, just ask me to give you 11.
I really let me ask.
Yeah, man. Nobody go round.
I really like that ask you.
There's a particular 11 that I want to see. I would want Bacon goal. Gregory at left back. Right back, I would want Lembikisa. I don't know if King is fit. But
yeah, as them say, King is available. Oh, the manager is here. The manager is here. King is available, Mr. Manager. Man is man. King is
I saw him substituted, but whatever the case, if he's available, then he should go. If not, then Lowe should play. In midfield, I would want Hayden to be in there, playing that holding role. I believe that if for a game as critical as this, I would want Lowe in my midfield. And I tell you why. He's very physical, he's intimidating, and he's a warrior.
Okay. Reasonable. That reminds me of Canada, that the return leg game against Canada.
Correct. It has been done before when we went into Toronto.
Right.
Against all odds, and we were able to win that game, but nobody thought we would have won. Now, up front, I would start with Cephas, Nicholson, and Whisper. In that number 10 role, that workhorse role, I would start Glenn Dixon in front of his home crowd.
Kaim Dixon? Okay.
Yes. I would start him. He's energetic, exuberant, full of life, willing to work, willing to tackle, and he's just a live wire. Now, that is my starting 11. I don't know what the coach will do tomorrow. At this point in time, Blake on anything. Because the fact of the matter is that Jamaica has to win the match tomorrow.
For real, yes. David.
But it look like all of the weapons that though, in terms of,
no?
Any weapons off the bench?
Well, I mean, you have people who can come in at various times during the game. I mean, the coach has a full squad from which to select. And it doesn't matter who he starts, he's going to require people to come in at some point during the game to continue the leg and finish the race strongly.
All right.
So the fact of the matter is that whichever team he starts tomorrow, hopefully it might be my team, it might not be. Could be Robert's team. You know, could be Manning's man team. It could be David's team. I don't know. The fact of the matter is the coach understands what is at stake, and he must start the most competent team to get the 3 points tomorrow.
All right, we're going to hear David Price's 11 right after we come back from the break. All right, the program is brought to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. 1A Pineapple Place, Ocho Rios. Call 974-3370. We go to the break.
Save in style every time you shop at Home and Things. Find all the top brands at the best prices. Grab a deal on porcelain, ceramic and mosaic tiles, fixtures and faucets for kitchen and bathroom, windows and doors, lighting, home decor and more. Yes, you can save in style on just about everything in store. Old Hope Road and Constant Spring Road. Shop for store-wide savings today at Home and Things. Brands you know, brands you can trust.
We love our trees, so help us to care for them, please. We need forests to sustain lives, bring rain, clean air, and cool breeze. We got to protect it. A forest. Yes, we got to conserve it. A forest. Come together and grow it. A forest. So the future will show it. A forest. The forest is for runaway. Got to treat it royally.
The Forestry Department, protecting our forests, sustaining lives.
Are you looking to achieve good health? Wondering how you can start your health journey? Well, we have just the information you need. Join me, Maisha Brody, this and every Tuesday during the Live at 5:45 news package for Healthwise. From your physical to your mental health, modern medicine and herbal remedies. We will explore how you can achieve and maintain good health. That's Healthwise with me, Maisha Brody, this and every Tuesday during the Live at 5:45 news package on the nation's number one, IRIE FM. IRIE FM.
All we one team, reggae boys. With pride and joy, we rise and we play. Black, green, and gold, we wave every day. Blood, sweat, and drive, no fear in our eyes. Jamaica, we stand tall and reach for the sky. All we one team, one heart, one dream. Together we fight, together we win. From Kingston to Mobile, with passion and zeal. Reggae boys forever, we are the real deal. All of we one team. Ooh, yeah. One team.
First, I have to get a good team.
All of we one team. Ooh, yeah. One team. One team. Straight to the top, no doubt in our soul. No turning back, we are on a roll. United and strong, the whole world can see. One mission going forward, it's we and not me. All of we one team, one heart, one dream. Together.
Welcome back to What is Score here on Reggae Radio, IRIE FM. That's Romain Virgo. So like that is the official Reggae Boy song now, you know. So big up Romain Virgo. All right, so we've been joined now by Coach Tapper Whitmore. But before we speak with Coach Whitmore, David Price was getting ready to give us his 11 as we before we get some perspective from Coach Whitmore. Yes, David.
All right, so yeah, the two big men in the room are two big brothers. Yeah, for me, I would go the same back for the same position on King if King not available.
Yeah, man, King is available, man.
So King Pinnock. I think Holgate is a better defender than Lembikisa. Lembikisa probably have more in attack, but we need to be safe. So I'll go the same back four. Greg Lee for me is my first choice, left back. In the midfield, Isaac Hayden, John Russell is a toss up there. As Andrew said, I wouldn't be averse to using Low because I think once he won't do anything stupid in terms of him have to just temper the aggression, but I think we have to run them out of the midfield. Though Hayden is a good tactical player, which means that he reads spaces a lot. He's not necessarily a good tackler, and he's not really a fighter either. He's like a soft player, but he's very effective because he reads the spaces. So he is needed, but we need a tough man, a strong man, some steel inside the midfield. So I would rest Bobby and probably go for Nana. And the only change I'd make up front is to bring in Bowser. I think Bowser should start over Burrell. I didn't listen to the press conferences, but I guess the rationale for starting Burrell in the last game was the fact that he was in such good form for his club.
For his club, yeah.
It's a different story. Nicholson is our, most successful striker at this level right now in terms of goals and so on. And playing at home, I'm sure Bowser are going to start tomorrow. So I would go with Gray. Gray is in good nick now, finding back himself since going back to Birmingham. So I think Gray can provide. And I'll also, Cephas has to play. Really and truly, I don't think there is any team so far that I've seen that can stop Cephas. It doesn't really matter how many people they put on him or whatever. So Cephas, and if Cephas is on the pitch, something is going to always have a goal involvement. So that's how I would go with it. I think, as I said, in the middle of the field is critical to sort of set the tempo for what we want. Let them play outside, and with the fact that we're playing with more conservative wing backs, they won't have much space in behind as well. So that kind of sets us up to, attack them and play them in the front of the field. So that's where I would go with my team if I were the one picking the team.
All right. Coach Whitmore has joined us. Coach Whitmore, it was 28 years ago. You were one of the central figures at the end of that game against Mexico with the flag running across the pitch, the crowd behind you. What kind of memories does tomorrow probably will bring for you?
Good night, Rob, to your listeners and your panelists. I think it will be a great feeling. It's but for me, you'd have to take a number of things into consideration. We have to remember, as I said before, the current standing. It's a must-win game, and we can't win the game it's a 90-plus minute game, and we don't want to go out there and try and win the game in the first 15 or first 20 minutes. And what we have to do as best as possible is to try and keep our heads. The support gonna play a major role because how we as Jamaicans take.
Yes. Line bad, coach. Line bad, you know, hear you so good. Line bad. But
hello?
Yeah, man, the line not sound so bossy at all. But yeah, we're going to see if we can pick out what you're saying still. Continue.
You hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now. But it kind of choppy.
Can I tell you again, it's a number of things we have to take. But I don't see where we should have any ego if we win this game tomorrow. I think this is a qualifier what should have done and dusted already. But but I don't see Curaçao as no threat. Once we can win our duels in midfield, once we can run them out the midfield, I don't want to get involved in the starting team, but I don't see Curaçao have any defender who can stop a Shamar Nicholson and a Cephas. And for me, once we don't concede, I don't see this Curaçao team. If we can score in the first 15, 20 minutes, I think we would blow them away about 3 or 4. So there's nothing to really worry about.
What would you tell these players now that are getting ready to line up for Jamaica, Tapa, that would help them? Because this is a big game and the nerves can come in. What would you say to them to assist them in not being nervous going out there in front of this big crowd?
As I said before, we just have to just keep our heads. We just have to keep our heads. We just have to. It's a 90-minute game. We just have to go out there. And one of the things what we definitely need tomorrow is we need warrior out on the pitch. We need warrior out on the pitch. We need people who regardless of what starting 11 gonna go out there, we have to know the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
We have to know the assignment tomorrow.
And
we
there's
just have
no
to
doubt
go
that everybody out there would know that.
It can't be that this Curiosity team want it more than us. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But again, Robert, what we have to take into consideration is that the Curaçao coach leaving, and it can be an advantage and it can also be a disadvantage.
True.
You know, so we all these factors, we just have to, go out there and work together as a team and get the desired result. And I have full confidence that this team can go out there and do it.
David Price, I'm going to give you an assignment. I'm going to ask you to be Dick Advocate. Granted, he's not going to be here tomorrow for the game. But what would you be telling your players going into this game against Jamaica?
Well, beat them already. So don't be intimidated by the names. Try to get the crowd out of the game early. And stick to our philosophy. Out-possess them, knock the ball around, play on the counter. They have to win, so they must come. And the longer we are in the game, is the more we take the crowd out of it and put pressure on them. So it's just to stay calm. It's just to understand that nothing is there that we have done before, because we beat them 2-0. They came with all the big names. And if the longer we stay in the game with our desired result, keep them at bay, play on the counter, be disciplined, knock around the ball, is the better chance for us to get through. So
nobody want to be Dick Advocate again then. Nobody want to be. Andrew.
But question though. I mean, both teams will be facing the same square, the same center circle, the same rectangle. Crowd is crowd support that is crowd support an overrated thing? Is how important would crowd support be?
Ask Stopper and Andrew, they have been there, World Cups, whatever. Ask them.
Yeah, I ask them. I mean, we talk about crowd support, the crowd behind them, but the two teams are playing at the same rectangle tomorrow. How important is crowd support in such a high stakes game like this?
Very important, very, very important. Again, if you are not accustomed to play, because we expect the stadium to full to capacity tomorrow, you are not accustomed to playing in those type of environment then. And you can look at it two ways too. Not only for the Curaçao team, but even for us as Jamaican too. If you don't use to those kind of environment, then it can play a critical role in the game tomorrow.
Andrew.
Look, the crowd is a 12th man. And Papa will tell you, going back to 98, whenever the Jamaica crowd was behind the national team, as it was 98, as it will be tomorrow, it lifts the players. It gives them a feeling of immortality where they are going to go there and do what is necessary to get the 3 points in the 90 plus minutes. And I believe that playing behind a strong home support. I was surprised when I watched the Trinidad game. I thought more people would have been in the Hazel Crawford Stadium for that Trinidad game, because it wasn't totally full.
Right.
I am sure tomorrow the national stage will be packed to capacity. I remember 1998. The game was a 3 o'clock game. I was inside the stadium at 9 o'clock.
And the stadium almost full already.
Exactly. At 9 o'clock in the morning. And the game was 3 o'clock. So I have no doubt that the crowd will be a factor tomorrow. and it will lift the Jamaica morale, and they will go there and deliver the goods.
I want to ask Tapper to remind
Roger,
us.
well, once, Robert,
Yeah.
just give me 1 or 3 seconds. Roger.
Yes.
In 1998, when Al Miller pray and Ian and Joe sing the national anthem, the opponent knows so they can't win, you know. The match just started.
Remember, Al used to call for Rastafari. Remember,
tell you.
Remember, say Al used to call for Rastafari too, you know.
Okay, no, me just tell you. Mr. Once Al Miller pray and Ian and Joe sing, all the opponent in that stadium
They're
knows
weak.
Them can't win.
They get low. All right, I want Tapper to remind us of the feelings, that the emotions that went through him at the end of that game against Mexico. But before we hear from Tapper, let us hear some more from another Reggae Boy song. All right, let's get a little piece of another Reggae Boy song.
From 1998, the fans are wait and I hold the faith. Now we kick down the gate and stop procrastinate. Earthquake, yo! World on reggae, football crazy. Put it on repeated play. Tell America, prepare to party. Jamaica is coming your way. World on reggae, football crazy. Put it on repeated play. Over Canada, no need to wonder. Reggae fever is on display. Like the rising sun, like the bullet from a gun. Jamaica have the whole world upside down. Brazil, Spain, or Belgium, we no fear none. Blaze up the fire, blaze a bundle. World on reggae, football crazy. Put it on repeated play.
That is another Reggae Boy song, that's Benji Banker. All right, so Tapper, talk to us now. Tell us about the emotions that went through you having completed the task of qualifying for the World Cup.
It was just a feeling of one of pure joy, you know, and elation, knowing that we have qualified for the first FIFA World Cup. You know, we're actually going to France after that nil draw against Mexico at the National Stadium. You know, so we were just elated, you know. Words can't express how you feel. The whole atmosphere was just electric. You know? Yeah, man.
And the next day was a public holiday?
Yes, man. Yes, man.
Yes, man. Next day was a public holiday. I don't know if Andrew can tell us about what he felt at that time, because I mean, saw some big man crying in the stadium, you know. We know people were crying.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to tell you something. After the game finished, I never leave the stadium till about 9 o'clock because I sit down inside there with some friends drinking and celebrating till all hours of the night. So, you know, I mean, and I believe it's really different tomorrow because the crowd is definitely going to play that 12-man role for Jamaica, which we need tomorrow. And I believe that we are going to qualify for the World Cup tomorrow.
Well, I remember coming back from Kingston to Ochi. It took us hours to get back to Ochi because everywhere was a massive celebration from Kingston coming back to Ochi that night. People are all over the road. Them time we never have the highway. We never have the highway 2000. You know? So it's true, flat bridge and flat bridge, you know? And every step of the way, you know, crowd of people, you know. Listen me, man. You see the people more looking forward to the qualification tomorrow. The big part I gone. The big part I gone. But enjoy tomorrow still. But we can tell you about the bigger one. The very first time. You remember your situation, David?
Yeah, well, actually, so I remember coming to the 12 o'clock game, the Trinidad match. Then when we decided that we were going to go to this game against Mexico, Andrew, them as a town man, them understand the levels. When I turned on the TV, we were there, we see captain said, nobody else not come. We're going to play the game live when we can't hold in stadium. So
people outside mad.
Yeah, so I actually had to watch it on TV. I mean, they there are just some things in a football, whether you're a fan, a coach, or player. I don't know, Tapa was on the field. They are the ones who made it happen for us. But it was like, just as a football fan, the greatest feeling ever. But for me, also, just to watch on TV Jamaica standing at the World Cup and listening to the national anthem at the world, like that come like a dream, like it's something unreal, like it's surreal. And that is what, you know, it did for me, the whole experience. I sat in the Messina Stadium from 9 o'clock to the match I would play against Trinidad, 12 o'clock in the sun. It was just you just had to be a part of the experience. And I mean, although the first one can only be the first one, it's an opportunity for these players to etch their names in history and to write their own resumes. Remember, the World Cup is really a showpiece to, you know, for you, you know. So they are gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They have made it interesting. This a box office stuff. So JFF get a chance for the stadium full tomorrow because they left it for the last. So the drama, the intrigue, everything hangs on this. But the greatest thing, as I said before, there's only one outcome that will give us automatic qualification. So you don't need a second invitation in order to know what the focus is. And if I close out by saying this, for me as a coach, I always like to play a team in the final, because tomorrow the final. That beat me already, you know, because the psychology of that with your team is very easy to motivate your team, knowing that these people beat we already. So them beat we, them not going to beat we again. They beat us in Curacao, plus they're unbeaten. And as Tapa said, as Andrew said, and as I told you before, Trinidad to me were tougher opponents than Curacao during this World Cup qualifier. Curacao, they forget about 5 from way, upper Curacao.
Okay.
So it is not beyond us. If we put them away, we just need to keep a level head. And as I think all of us agree on the panel here, these players must not be in our midfield. Somebody have to drive them out of the midfield and the game done.
Thank you very much, David
because
Price.
They want to play. We can tell you that. They want to play. And then not play tomorrow.
Okay. Tapa, your final comments as we're heading to this big game tomorrow against Curacao with World Cup qualification at stake.
Well, this is our moment, you know. The hard work and the sacrifice, dedication, it all comes down to this, you know. I think they have earned their place on the stage and we are all behind them, you know. So we just go out there tomorrow, man, and just play with heart, man, play with passion and play for each other, you know.
Great.
They have shown that they are capable of getting the job done, you know. So just go out there, man, and do it, man.
Big up
Simple.
yourself. Coach Whitmore, and you know what it is. You've been there, done that. Andrew Price, your final comments.
We will do that tomorrow. We have more than enough reasons why we want to qualify tomorrow. And the players want to do it for the country. They want to do it for their families. They want to do it for the other 3 million Jamaicans living outside of Jamaica, in addition to the 3 million that live here. So they have a lot of reasons to go out there. And I believe that once they go out there and give up their best, Jamaica will be heading to their second World Cup.
Thank you very much, gentlemen, for speaking with us tonight. We appreciate the time you spent with us, and we appreciate the contribution. Let us now turn our focus to the Reggae Boys, making that final step into the World Cup final for a second time, and the first since 1998. Thanks again, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so just to say thanks once again to Andrew Price, David Price, the JFF press officer Simon Preston, the team manager Omar Stennett, president of the Jamaica Football Federation Michael Ricketts, and the coach Theodore Tapa Whitmore, man who scored at the World Cup in 1998 2 times against Japan. Let's hope somebody gets the opportunity to do that again after tomorrow's game. Gentlemen, we say thanks again. I want to say thanks also to our technical operator, DJ Collision, producers Wade Brown and Dwight Fraser, our graphics coordinator, Peter Broadber, and our broadcast assistant, Shaquille Gale. I want to say thanks also to our telephone operators. I don't remember the name right now, but we close out with another reggae boy song from Mr. Parchment. Come in, Mr. Parchment.
This is football. This is football time. This is playoff time. Today's a big game. It is football time. Today's a big game. It is playoff time. The football game is so exciting. Mommy and Papi making so much noise. How away? Today's a big game. It is football time. Today's a big game. It is playoff time. When it comes to big.
Until next week, same time, same place. My name is Robert Williams.
And I'm Roger Haskell.
The program came to you courtesy of Hermosa Health, a modern concept in healthcare. 1A Pineapple Place, Ocho Rios. Call 974-3377.